Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Spill It. It's so nice to see you all. Spill It is a show where I get to speak to inspirational people and share inspirational stories from all over, whether they be from the UK or beyond. My name is Marcus. I will be your host for the evening. You don't get any other hosts, by the way. I'm just saying that, I'll be a host for this evening. But Spill It is a show where I speak to inspirational people and share inspirational stories, and we follow three pillars. It's to connect people together, it is to inspire other people, and it is to learn. I hope that everybody learned something from today. Hint, hint. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for joining. And Deborah Cade has joined as well. Hello, Deborah. Thank you so much for joining. This is just a nice little episode just to discuss the things that have happened in season 1 of Spill It as the season officially draws to a close, and also to talk about everything that's happening in season 2. Well, not everything that's happening in season 2. Obviously, I'm going to keep some things under wraps. I love it. Linda, hi. Linda's saying hi to Debbie. She's on her holes. Oh, Debbie's on her holes. Is that correct? Well, happy holiday to you, Deborah. Thank you so much for joining whilst you're on holiday. I appreciate it so much. There is no guest this evening because this is just the afterthought. This is the afterthought. This is the footnote, if you will, of season 1. There won't be an episode next week either, which we'll go through at the end. But there you go. How are you all? Watching from my car while driving to Wyoming. Be careful then. Be careful if you're driving. Big birthday Friday. Ooh. Ooh. Whose birthday, Linda? Whose birthday is it, Linda? Well, tell us all. Tell us all. Let us give him let us have a bit of a shout out on Spill It. You tell me. You tell me, Linda. You tell me. Okay. So this is my little footnote episode where I'm just going to talk to you about some of the things that happened throughout season 1, and also to talk about what's coming up for season 2. Season 2 of Spill It, guys, is absolutely epic, and I cannot wait for it. If you haven't checked out all of the other episodes yet, you can do. You can head over to the Facebook page and you can have a look on there. There are some previous episodes over on YouTube as well, but we are streaming via your podcast streaming services such as Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. So you can listen to the episodes. So if you are driving like Debbie, then you can listen to them via podcasts. Absolutely amazing. Make sure that you have subscribed on my YouTube, you've liked the Facebook page, etc. To get easy access to all of those links, you can find them over on the brand new Spill It website, www.spillit.uk. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will actually lead us onto a very, very cool thing I'm going to talk about. Because with season 2 coming up, with brand new guests, brand new shenanigans, I wanted to share with you some of the things that you can do with the website. So launching as of next week, the website will go live for merchandise. Ooh. I've talked about merchandise quite a lot. Obviously, we've got the hats available. But now, look at this. I'm wearing my very own Spill It hoodie. Oh, it feels so good to wear merchandise that's like mine. But yeah, so I've got merchandise now. So yeah, I'm wearing the lovely Spill It hoodie right now. So the Spill It merch will have this tidal wave of tea as the logo. That's the official logo for merchandise for Spill It. For the hats, it will be slightly different. So there's limited edition hats, which are basically the just launched hats. It's the Spill It first edition to show that you are a legendary teacup. They'll have your normal, obviously your normal beanie, but it'll have like a genuine leather strap attached to it with a little teacup saying "Spill It," and they are limited edition. There will only be a set amount of those available. They're not going to be permanently available. They are a limited edition, first edition. So if you are a hardcore teacup, then you can get yourself a limited edition hat. That'll all be live on the website, especially, hoodies as well. Hoodies, t-shirts, it's all happening. I cannot wait for that website to fully get updated with the store. So that'll be available as of next week. But also what I wanted to share with you as well is with regards to the website, for those who have had a juicy little gander, what's what on there, what you can do is actually connect with all of the guests. So as of next week, the guest lineup for each month will be updated on a monthly basis on the website. You'll then be able to see a preview of what the episode is going to be, who's going to be like talking with us, who's going to be the guest of the evening, and also you'll be able to have like a complete brief on who the guest is, what they've done, and what we're going to be talking about. Not only that, there will be a button at the bottom of it where you'll be able to connect with the guest. So you click the button and it'll send you directly to my guest's website or social media links, and you can drop them a personal message. You can tell them, oh, hey, I really loved the show, or hey, I wanted to connect with you and just speak a bit more in depth about what you were talking about on the show or whatnot. It's so fancy. I'm so impressed with it. And I hope that you guys will be impressed with it too. But it looks epic. And that will be available to start doing as of next week. But first, let's talk about last season. So season 1. There was some really, really good guests. And for those who are watching right now, what I want you to do is I want you to put in the comments the guests that stood out to you, the guests that you thought had a really interesting story to tell, the guests who you would absolutely love to have back on the show, anything like that. Like, what was your favorite episode? What was your favorite quote? If there was a quote that stood out to you, who was the guest that kind of you thought, you know what, I want them to be my friend forever? Anything like that, like, put it in the comments and let's discuss it. I think my favorite episodes, I mean, we talked about it on the season finale party, but I can't put into word, I can't really describe, oh no, hang on. I can't really talk about specific episodes in general. There were so many really good episodes with such inspirational people. Linda's put Tippings and Street Monkeys. Yeah, really, like, they're two of them. I mean, the Street Monkeys were more recent and the Tippings were just before Christmas. Then 2 episodes completely contrasted. I'm just seeing your next comment, Linda, about Dan. But the Tippings and the Street Monkeys are 2 contrasting different episodes. One was about Christmas and one was obviously about using free running as a way to, really help your mental health and obviously physical health and things like that. And even though they were very, very contrasting, they were both very, very good. I mean, there are so many episodes that we did. I mean, what we're on now, episode 46, we've just done. And there's so many within there that were really, really good, really, really memorable. I've got, like, my very good friend Dan. He did an episode on his band as well. Max has joined. Hi, Max. Thank you so much for watching via YouTube. But Dan was a really good one. And also, Linda, you're right. Dan Sprague, TikTok sensation, Dan Sprague. He was absolutely amazing on the show twice. He's been on the show twice. He the first time was that was me and him getting to know each other, and then from there we literally talk like so much and so often. Like he's now like a friend of mine. I'll class him as a friend. I'm going to class him as a friend. Dan, if you're watching this or listening to this, I'm your friend. We're friends now. You're not getting rid of me. Andy's Man Club. Yeah, another good one. Andy's Man Club. That was so good talking about mental health within men and how it needs to be more accessible as well. Linda, you definitely know each other now. Yes, we definitely know each other now. He knows a little too much about me. But there was really good episodes. One of my favorite episodes has to be when we had Reese on the show talking about body confidence and body positivity and how we look at social media platforms and we look at people within like Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, etc., and they have like the perfect bodies, and we want that so much that sometimes we become quite toxic within ourselves. I think definitely, definitely, that was one of my favorite episodes. It's something that I want to talk about more about in the future as well. I just think that there's so much to cover when it comes to body confidence and body positivity and body toxicity when it comes to social media and stuff. I think that type of stuff I really, really want to talk about. Max Collis said, "Oh yes, Dan was good. Dan was very good. Dan was very good, and I'm sure Dan will be back. I'm sure that we will be." So I believe, and I'm going to talk about this in more detail later. But I believe we are going to be doing a collab. Ooh, that noise as well is a bit of a hint. But yeah, I believe that we're going to be doing a collab in the future, which would be absolutely epic, especially from Spillet's perspective, and the direction where Spillet's going to go, which I'm going to talk about more later on as well. But the takeaway, yes. Oh, do you know what? The takeaway, that little segment, hilarious. Was genuinely one of the best moments of season one where Dan had to ring the takeaway. I'm never going to let him live that down either. I might actually print a t-shirt for him, just like talking about like the takeaway with the takeaway's number on it and stuff like that. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, body positivity and body confidence, I think, is something that I want to talk about in the future. Now, there is another episode that I absolutely loved. I was talking about the Stammer campaign. That was such a good episode, and that was one of my very early on episodes as well. There's so many different ones to choose from, and Linda, I've just seen your comment now, and I was literally about to say that there are so many good ones, like, and there's specific ones that will stick out in your memory. You'll think, "Oh, that was funny. Oh, yeah, that person." But every single week, there's been a very different topic to cover. And that's what I've enjoyed. I've enjoyed speaking to all of these individuals to discuss all of these different topics and areas that need like a little bit of a shining light on them, needs a bit of a spotlight. And that's what I've really enjoyed. So yeah, to be fair, they've all been good, different topics each week, but these are the three big ones that stick out. Definitely, 100%, 100%. And I'm really looking forward to doing exactly the same in season two. Now, talking about season two starts back in 2 weeks. So we haven't got an episode next week. This is, as I said, this is just a footnote episode. This is just where we wrap up things of what happened in season one. I just wanted to connect with you guys. I want to talk about season two. Oh my God, I want to talk about season two. So, not only do we have some amazing guests straight off the bat, but also in season two, we will be launching different avenues of spilling. Now, I've talked about the different avenues before. Some things have changed and some things are being added on, which is going to be absolutely epic. However, one of the things that I'm so happy with at the moment is that I am fully booked with guests all the way now through to the end of August. That is crazy. Like all the way through to the end of August, I have got guests booked every single week, including some extra special ones for Spillet's birthday. Spillet's first birthday will be on June, I believe, the 21st. I think it's June the 23rd, actually. It's around there. It's June the 20 something. That's Spillet's first birthday, and we will be doing a massive celebrationary type thing. We may get Dan Sprague back. Who knows? Wink. We may get him back for some celebrations. You guys seem to love the party episode, so who's to say that we won't do another party episode, right? But we have got so many good guests lined up, and I really can't wait to share them with you. However, let's talk about the first 4 guests that we've got coming up in May for Spill It. So here we go. In 2 weeks, we have got our first guest to do the season premiere of season 2 of Spill It. We have got Hollywood actress, director, and fabulous human being, Brianne Davis, joining us on Wednesday, the 5th of May at 7 p.m. Now, this is huge, guys. Brianne Davis has been in films such as Jarhead, American Virgin, and more. She will be joining us in 2 weeks' time on Wednesday, the 5th of May, which I'm really looking forward to. Then we have got Hattie Rowe. Hattie Rowe will be joining us for episode 45, Besting the Boss Babes. And that'll be on Wednesday, the 12th of May at 7 p.m. Now, Hattie will be here and she'll be discussing MLM businesses, MLM companies. You know, those companies that are like, we're going to take you on. Basically, talking about like pyramid schemes and MLM companies and how they are targeting vulnerable people, especially during the pandemic. She'll be coming on and talking about that. She has so many successful videos on TikTok. She's amassed so many followers, like hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok and Instagram. And that's because of the content that she delivers with regards to MLM companies such as like FM and Body Shop at Home and Avon and things like that. Those little companies that recruit people and you have to buy into the company. So she'll be coming on anyway and talking about all of that, talking about her videos that she does, talking about, how to be more mindful when it comes to these people approaching you and how realistic is it to actually make money from these places. Absolutely amazing episode that I cannot wait to do. My third guest for April, no, my third guest for May is Amy Sinner, and she'll be joining us on the 19th of May. Amy Sinner, for those who don't know, does a lot of voiceover acting work. She does a lot of different voices. She's based in South Wales. She's quite big actually on the internet because obviously her voiceover skills and things like that. But she has done so much and learned so much because of her life struggles that she's going to come onto the show and she's going to talk about anything and everything to do with how she has learned so much from her own life experiences to put into practice and to deliver content and to hold mass amounts of meetings with people and having this amazing voice to project onto other people and give them a safe space to learn. And I really can't wait for her to come on this show as well. And then closing May, we have got Laura Sylvester. Laura Sylvester will be joining us on Wednesday, the 26th of May, for an episode that I've called Stronger. Now, Laura has appeared in an article for the one of the top women to watch in 2021 for her life coaching skills. She's got many life lessons that she's going to bring to the table with regards to her coaching and things like that. She overcame her eating disorders and has used them to really connect with her clients to really build her brand. And she's going to come onto the show and talk about that, especially. And I really wanted to get this on earlier because of the tragic news of Nikki Graham. R.I.P. Nikki Graham, absolute legend. She, because she obviously lost her battle of her eating disorder, I wanted to get Laura on the show as early as possible to share her story, to share her experiences through eating disorders, and basically show people that there is a light at the end of that tunnel and that you can get through it and you can be this glowing superstar. You've just got to get through it. And I wanted people to see that one. I want people to really see her experiences and learn from her story. And also to have a watchful eye on people that we are close to who may also have eating disorders. And, it goes, both ways. People look at eating disorders as being stick thin. There are obviously eating disorders that make you eat a lot. And it's those types of things that we need to really address. And I really wanted to bring Laura on as an expert in that field because she has experiences, she has life experiences that from herself. I thought that that'd be an absolutely epic episode to have on the show. And that is May in a nutshell. I can't wait. I really can't wait for Brianne. I can't wait for any of these guests. Amy Sinner. Amy Sinner is going to be absolutely epic on the show. Laura as well. And Hattie. Like, I've got such a good lineup already. That's just for May, guys. Just you wait until you see what's happening in June for Spillet's birthday. I'm planning. What the plan is that I'm going to try and do an episode a day for Spillet's birthday because that would be absolutely epic if I can manage to do that. But if I can't do that, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. But for the actual Wednesday episode of Spillet's birthday, I have got such a good guest. Such a good guest. I've been speaking to this particular individual for many. Well, I've been speaking to them for quite a few weeks, but I have been such a fan for years, like literally years. I've been a fan of them for ever since I was a wee little boy. I have been a fan, and I cannot wait because. I cannot wait. I'm going to fangirl so much. I'm going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe you're on my show. It's going to be so good. And I really wish that I could share with you who it is, but I can't. Not only that, for the Saturday of Spillet's birthday, so we'll be going live on the Wednesday, but we'll also be going live on the Friday and the Saturday. On the Friday guest. I can't wait. So for the whole of those 3 days, we've got the Wednesday, the Friday, and the Saturday so far fully booked with the guests. I can't wait. Honestly, I cannot wait. So just you wait until June's lineup because it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And I really hope that you join me for that. Linda's put spill it. I'm not going to spill it. I can't. Not yet. Not yet, Linda, not yet. But just, yeah. I have been a fan of the actual Wednesday episode's guest since I was a young boy, and still a fan now, like legit. And the next guest, we're in talks at the moment. Oh my God. And I'm like, I can't wait to have you on my show. And they're like, I can't wait to be on your show too. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. Honestly, I've never squealed so much in the last few days. But anyway, I have got some amazing guests lined up all the way through till the end of August. Now, I say to the end of August because there are 3 different areas that I want to cover and I need your help. Okay? Simple. I need your help to get me some guests, essentially. Okay. I mean, I can obviously do it, but I like getting you guys involved as well. But number one is I want to do a full month on autism awareness. Now, what I'm wanting is some guests, people who have autistic children, people who have whoever is on the spectrum. I want to have those guests on my show to talk about the struggles, the support or lack thereof, having an autistic child in when it comes to teaching in schools and all of that lot. I want to do a full month on autism awareness. So if you know anybody that might fit the bill and might want to come on the show and share their story to the wider audience of Spill It, then please let me know. Because that's what I want to do. I want to do a month's worth of autism awareness. The next month, I want to do a full month on LGBTQ plus or LGBTQIA, a history. I want to speak to inspirational people within the community. I want to speak to people who identify as LGBTQ plus or have a child who is LGBTQ plus, like anybody and everybody within the LGBTQ plus community. I want them on the show to talk about their journey, to talk about a coming out story, to talk about whatever they want to talk about. That's what I want. I want to do a full month on LGBTQ plus, a history, life lessons, etc. Then I want to do a full month. This will lead us to October, you see. I want to do a full month of scary stories. Ooh. I'm going to have a guest on, quite similar to the takeover, if you will. But I'm going to have a guest on every single week, a different one, to read out some spooky tales as we get closer to Halloween. And that will then lead us to the Halloween special, which will be live on the Friday. So All Hallows Eve. It will lead us to then for a Spill It spectacular, and I cannot wait for that one. I can't wait to share with you my plans for Spill It Halloween. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And then obviously, then leads us to November and December, and that's the year done as far as 2021. See, it's all going on, guys. It's all going on. Now, before I let you go, because we are getting close to past and there is no guest, as I say, so it's just me, and we're going to wrap it up. Before we go, I want to share some amazing news with regards to Spill It and the direction that Spill It's going to be going. Now, you may remember that when we did the takeover, we had the fabulous Matt, who did his own Spill It takeover with the Growth House UK, all to do with performing arts, to do with obviously the Growth House and those fabulous individuals that were a part of that. You might remember that episode, or you might remember the episode where Matt was my guest and we were talking about the theatre industry and how people can support the theatre industry and more. Well, I approached Matt after his takeover and said that I absolutely loved his presenting skills, his hosting skills. Obviously, loved the direction that he went with. And obviously, he's massively well connected within the performing arts industry. And I thought it'd be really, really cool to have Matt take on a permanent spot on this Spill It roster. So Matt has been working tirelessly in the background. He's going to be doing his very, very own Spill It show. It's going to be called Spill It with Matt. It's going to be live every single week. It's going to be broadcasted via your podcast streaming services as well. And here he is with his little Matt teacup on his head there as well. So congratulations, Matt. I cannot wait to see what you do with Spill It. It's going to be so cool. But you'll have to wait because we have got a specific announcement video to share out to everybody to make this official. We're in the middle of filming that and editing that. And it's going to be shared out everywhere. But I want to say massive congratulations, Matt. I can't wait to have you on board. Whoo, a new weekly show. Another weekly dose of Spill It. His Spill It show is going to be all about the performing arts industry and shining light and giving people the spotlight that they deserve within the performing arts industry as well, which is going to be so, so cool as well. So it's very, very contrasting to what I'm doing here. So I'm speaking to inspirational people and sharing inspirational stories, where Spill It with Matt is going to be focusing directly on the performing arts industry, which is going to be so cool. And I can't wait for that. Right. Well, that takes us to the end of the show. Thank you so much, guys, for letting me ramble on for half an hour. I just wanted to give you a nice old Spill It welcome as we drew Spill It Season 1 to a close, and we welcome in Season 2, which is starting in 2 weeks. My name is Marcus Ryan. When I don't do this, I run a dance exercise class called Dance X in this little place called Preston. We've been going every week throughout lockdown. We have now just about been able to get out and about and meet up with each other again, obviously socially distant. But you can catch all of the journey of Dance X over on the Facebook page at www.facebook.com/DanceXPreston. To keep up to date with everything to do with Spill It, including getting hold of some lovely merch here, you can head over to the brand new Spill It website at www.spillit.uk. You can support me by purchasing merch, going onto my Patreon, which you can find the link for that on the website. You can invite people to come into the Spill It community on Facebook. You can share the YouTube links. You can share the podcast. You can be like, hey guys, I know you listen to podcasts. I've got a podcast for you. Listen to this one. This is by my amazing friend Marcus, and he does so much and blah, blah, blah. You can do that. You can do that. And you can also leave a review. If you're watching this via Facebook, all you have to do is go onto the Facebook page and leave me a review. It's as simple as that. Leave me a review. That is a perfect way of supporting me. And you can also leave me a review if you are listening to this via Apple Podcasts. If you're listening to this via Apple Podcasts, then please leave me a review on there. Let's grow the community on there as well. And the last way that you can support me, guys, because this one's really, really important, I posted a link last week about being nominated for the Positive Role Model Award for 2021. I'll repost that link out. I am still looking for votes. The voting closes in June, and that is when we get shortlisted. I really want to be shortlisted, guys. Even if I don't walk away with the award, let's at least get shortlisted. That's what we're looking for. So the voting closes in June. If you have voted, thank you so much. But send it to your friends and family and just get them to vote for me. Get them to drop a comment in the box and just be like, Marcus does X, Y, and Z. That is a perfect way that you can support me further by getting those extra votes in. So please, if you need the link, let me know. I will send it over to you. I'll post it onto the Facebook page and also put it as a link. But please, guys, all I'm looking for is a quick vote. That's it. And you will change my world, let's say. But thank you so much, guys. It's honestly, just doing this in general is enough. But I really want to win the award. As I'm sure you would do as well if you was up for an award. Everybody wants to win. I don't want to be a loser. But if you can, please vote for me if you haven't done already. And if you have voted for me already, thank you so much. But please ask friends and family and loved ones and whoever you can to also vote for me, because that would mean so much. We need to aim for at least 100 votes. That's the bare minimum, really, that we need to get for. Right, that is me done, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in 2 weeks. So until we spill it again in 2 weeks, it's bye for now.